All right, apparently the Chicago Bulls are looking to move Coby White after a subpar year, 22 years old, won't be 23 till next February. Let's talk about it. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, and subscribe button, it's the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live or drop a video. And I think part of the issue is trying to force him to be a traditional point guard. He came off a major injury. I forget what his injury was. It was he had a shoulder surgery to repair his labrum. So, um, so so it says three Coby White trades the Bulls can make before the draft. So they apparently could be shopping him. I think it was kind of in that report I read yesterday about the Pistons could be shopping that lottery pick they got this year if it ain't high enough to get a prospect that they want. I think one thing that he feels a void on our bench. Now, could you play him with Cade Cunningham? Yeah, at 6'4", Cade being able to handle the ball and distribute the ball, it's a fit. Cade makes any fit next to him. His versatility, he makes it a fit. You got a passer next to him. You got a facilitator next to him. You got a dominant combo scorer next to him. You got anything in between next to him. He's gonna make it work, right? And that's the thing about him. His versatility allows most anything next to him to work to the best of its ability. And I think you could play Coby White next to him, so and not really have much of a problem or nothing like that. So, but for the most part, as I envision him right now, with possibly with the Detroit Pistons, I kind of envision him more in a situation where, off the bench, we have a void that need to be filled. Somebody who come off the bench who can get a bucket. That's what I look at as somebody off the bench that can come in and instantly just get a bucket, play the Vinny Johnson, Jamal Crawford, Ben Gordon, Lewis Williams, Manu Ginobili type of role. And the thing about him at 22, I think it's going to be hard for him to accept that role. But I mean, he gave you some good, some good depth. I mean, could he step in and be a starter right away? Yeah, he could step in. But last year, just for the most part, it really wasn't his year last year. And coming back from a shoulder injury, we seen what happened with Markelle Fultz. Something that your doctor's gonna have to reevaluate. But he did shoot almost 40% from three last year. And he played 61 and started 71 games. He was only 21. So some of the season. But he's somebody that if you can't get a Jalen Bronson, you can't get a Zach LaVine, you can't get Jaden Ivey. He's somebody that you probably get him, Malik Monk, him and Gary Payton Jr., and you probably have enough depth behind him. He can step in and play right away. But off the bench, I think for right now in his career, I think he would be fabulous off the bench. I think his ability to have a green light, I think Isaiah Livers, his ability to facilitate, kind of be the point forward off the bench. Killian ability to facilitate, but I think Coby White coming off that bench could be the guy that they need that could be instant offense off that bench, kind of for us, kind of that guy that just come off the bench and just give you a spark. Now, do you gotta be better defensively? Yeah, and then you gotta ask yourself, can you really make him into a classic point guard, or you just let him run free like a wild Mustang? And I think you just let him run free. You just let him go out there and do what he do best, and that's attack, attack, attack. And you need somebody off the bench who can go out there and get a bucket. Now, eventually, as he matures, can his game mature into well-rounded and being out there to play? He got the size at 6'4". You know what I'm saying? But he just one of them. He's one of them combo guards. He a tweener. He not a point guard. At 6'5", they said he's somebody that's a two guard. He's somebody that need the ball in his hands to be effective. He's a rhythm scorer. He's got he dribble, get into his spot. He reminds you of Ben Gordon a little bit. That's what he reminds you of, Ben Gordon. Somebody who able to get into their spots, and he's a rhythm scorer. And once his rhythm started getting in, he started getting hot. Then he catch and shoot. Then everything started working for him. So that's the beautiful thing about it. Then everything started working for him once he started getting the rhythm. That's why he perfect coming off the bench. Then eventually when he learned to, rail around his game, he's 22 years old. And it's gonna be hard for somebody at 22 to accept a reserve role. I get it. But, and especially somebody that was drafted as high as he was. But like I said before, I just like his game a lot coming out of college. Still like his game a lot. Somebody who stock could be who could be his stock could be slipping. You probably get him for a little bit of nothing, bro. And if you do a sign and trade for Jeremy Grant, you probably could throw him in the bill and probably throw Killian in the deal because you don't need Killian off the bench. You got Isaiah Livers who could facilitate, and Coby White could facilitate enough to get by. So I mean, that's just my opinion on it. That's my opinion on it. That's my opinion on it, man. And so yeah, that's my opinion on it, bro. So yeah, I still believe in him. Um, and off the bench, he'll be able to run the show. So um, yeah, off the bench, he'll be able to run the show. So yeah, I just think that's what they're missing. A lot of people don't like him. I like him. Somebody could be a spark plug off the bench, and eventually he got the size. Can you turn him into a well-rounded point guard? I think you can tell him I think he got more to work with than Killian Hayes as a well-rounded point guard. Some of y'all talking about Killian Hayes better than him. Y'all smoking crack. His shooting percentage is good, so you just off the bench, he'd have green light special. Nobody else scoring off the bench, assuming that Kelly Olynyk won't be here next season. Nobody getting the buckets off the bench like him. So, you know, so I think it's a real smart move for the Pistons. It ain't. I don't think his price going to be astronomically high. I think you find a way, you get him, you plug him on the bench. He insurance. If you don't get Jalen Brunson, or what's the other kid, Zach LaVine. I mean, at the end of the day, man, I think they really should be looking at John Morant. I think in some situations you can play Ja, Coby White, and Cade Cunningham out there together. So, like I said before, his versatility is great. But you get that one guy off the bench that can just go get it. That's the Pistons don't have. That's why a lot of times, they bench lose a lead. They ain't got nobody that can literally get up there and go get a bucket. And that's what they need. They need somebody literally that can go out there and go get a bucket. So, yeah, I think that's a deal they need to make. And I said it last year. I said it this year. And somebody, a spark plug off the bench like him, will bring them closer to where they want to be. But hey, let me know what you girls and guys think. Check Detroit Piston Talk playlist out for more videos like this. You can find me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. If you have a business question, call, response, or video quest, financially want to support the channel, Cash App, $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal in the description. Appreciate the love and support. Let me know what you girls and guys think in the comment section. Check out my main channel right here on YouTube, Goodfella TV, for more sports, music, news, entertainment. It's Goodfella TV. Appreciate